Hi everyone, today is the day that I move out of my room in Magdalene College at Cambridge Uni, and I'm really sad to be leaving it. I mean, it's had its problems, I will explain later, but I'm really going to miss this room. It's been a once in a lifetime type of thing to be able to live and be a student in a room like this, with the age of the building, the views out the window. It's just been such a Cambridge type room. And that's been amazing, and for that reason I am really sad to leave it, but there are some other reasons why I am fine with moving out of this room. But I have loved this room, and yeah, I'm just so sad to be leaving it. It's just amazing. But before I move out, I thought I would give you a tour of the room and all the strange little ancient quirks it has, because I believe this room used to be a monk's room back when the college was first founded in 1428. And it retains many of those period type features. But for now, let's go on with the tour. And I will just say as a disclaimer, this room is this is not how my room normally looks. I've pretty much got everything packed and sent to the new place we're living in right now. This is very bare bones room. But at least it's tidy. This is the first time it's been tidy in the whole time I've been here. So this is the perfect time to do the tour. But I'm not normally this tidy. I have a lot more stuff than this. Just, be realistic here. Let's go. So for some reason there is just another door here. Yeah, I don't know why, but whatever. First, I better show you the little Victorian cupboard that we've got. Oh, stiff. Oh, I've still got my Depop stuff in there. But it's this crazy, you can really feel the draft in here. This crazy, really old, secret little cupboard. We call it the Victorian cupboard because there's definitely the ghost of a Victorian child in there. You can see the original features of the building here, which is just so cool. But currently I've stuffed it with clothes I need to sell on Depop and cleaning equipment. But if there was ever a zombie attack, this would be a really good place to hide. It's the perfect size to just hide in. Anyway, moving on. Ew, the dust. This is the main living area of the room. So this type of room is a very sort of Cambridge and maybe Oxford specific thing. It's called a set, which is where you have a living area and a kind of sleeping area. Sets don't have kitchens in or toilets usually, because obviously then that would be a studio flat. And I don't know, these sets were made back in the day in the 1400s and whatever for Cambridge students, where you can see the fireplace where it was here, and they would be able to study in the warmth of the fireplace, but then they would be able to go to bed there. And when they needed the toilet, they would use their chamber pots or go to an outhouse. So all the toilets and stuff are retrofitted. And for meals, they would usually go down to their college's dining hall for food, which is also why a kitchen, well, I say kitchen, you'll see later, has had to be kind of retrofitted a couple of doors down as well. So these sets are a very historical type of room, and nothing like I'd ever had at Nottingham. I was so excited to get a room like this. Anyway, so there's a real mix of furniture here. There's some random newer IKEA type things, and then there's this really old cupboard thing here and this dining table. But as you walk in with this door, there's a hook on the back, but yeah, that's it. And then there's clothes pegs here, and I just hang my coat and put my shoes there. That's been useful. Then there's another little Victorian type cupboard, which the knob comes off on that, so I'll be careful. But this is where I would put all my snacks and stuff. And on these bottom shelves here, I would put some of my clothes. They go quite scarily far back to the sides. but that's where I kept my clothes and things. Again, this is another interesting kind of feature of this room. This is the wardrobe with 2 different size knobs, obviously. I'll show you the inside because all my clothes are out of it now. But this wardrobe has actually been really annoying because the depth isn't wide enough for the size of modern coat hangers. So when I've had clothes in, the doors have just not been able to close. Okay, someone's shouting outside. So yeah, this wardrobe's been a bit annoying. One thing you might notice about the rooms in this set as well is they're kind of a bit scabby. This room really needs some TLC and just a bit of a makeover really. But yeah, it hasn't been that big of a problem. You know, I've tried to cover it up a little bit. Another random bit of furniture. I've got my degree certificate there. And then I got some makeup bits and just other bits there. My roller skates, which I haven't used yet because I'm actually kind of scared to. My guitar here and an amp there. There's this random storage under here, and can you see this trap door type thing here? I'm really intrigued to know what's underneath this, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to open. And I'd probably rip the carpet up if I tried, but interesting. This is like my favourite part of the room. It's literally like a window seat, and then you can just sit here and look out at Cambridge, all the punts that go past. There's Lee. Where was I? You can sit here. Where was I? You can sit here and watch the punts go past and the swans on the river. You've got this beautiful view of St John's Chapel Tower there. That's Magdalene accommodation on the river opposite as well, so some Magdalene students live there. There's always punting promoters there asking if you want to go punting. There's a cafe there called Fitzbilly's, which is famous in Cambridge. And this bridge here is actually the original bridge that Cambridge was named after, which is very cool. Obviously it's been redone. It didn't look like that in like the 1200s. But you see the beautiful gardens, you get to see people coming and going. Oh, it's been amazing. I love this view. I am so sad that I will not get to see it again. This is a very unique view to this room that you can't really see from anywhere else. You can see these old windows here. Yeah, I've had them open like all summer and I've forgotten how to use them. But this is a very old window, but we've got this new like one to slide over it, which is good in the winter. Oh god, I've broken it now. Not on my last day. Woo. But yeah, very cool. This is like a random little cubby hole here. I literally have no idea what it's for. I think I put some like small sized books in here. Yeah, I don't know why it's here. Random really old curtain. This is a really old curtain. Look at the swan, go on the river. Yeah, it's been amazing seeing all the sunrises and sunsets from this room. Oh, I'm so sad. This is the desk. It's just like a normal desk. I would put stuff in these drawers here. I bought this little mat to try and, I don't know, decorate it or something. I got this from Wilko, and then you can just put random stuff in the drawers. There's a picture of Lee with Casper. Here's a matriculation photo, my year at Magdalene. I am there, next to my friend and flatmate Elizabeth. A nice picture of Magdalene drawn by the JCR president. Just some decorations. I like this. I think it's from Urban Outfitters. Lots of random little hooks and things that I've just tried to use, you know. And yeah, as you can see, this is where the fireplace was back in the day. This is a little tapestry I got of a Shiba Inu dog called Maru. I got these little drawers? I don't know what they are, like boxes. And this is really good actually, because I've stored stuff in here, but also when people have come around they can sit on it, which is good. And this is my snake plant that is somehow alive, but it's looking a bit worse for wear to be honest, but I've somehow kept it alive the whole year. This window is really weird to me. It doesn't open and there's just loads and loads and loads of spider webs in there. Yeah, it's really creepy. I do not know what is meant to be going on with this window. Anyway, then we've got this little kind of coffee table thing happening here, and I've put a rug under it that I got from Dunelm. And these are like a Lego flower set, which are really cute and good because they don't die. This other sort of cupboard thing, I put stuff in here as well, although these drawers are a bit hard to open. This is like my jewellery stuff, that's Lee's laptop, and this is, Lee wanted a soda stream, so we've got a soda stream because it was an offer in Sainsbury's. These are two posters I've put up from a couple of the May balls I went to this year. Well, Girton was a spring ball and then St John's College May ball. Yeah, they were really good times. It was good. And now we go up these little steps here into the bedroom area. And wow, this is definitely the tidiest it's ever looked. Where do I start? We have a little sink here. Yeah, it's okay. I did not know what this was when I first moved in. It's like a little miniature boiler to get hot water because otherwise you can't get hot water. Yeah, one problem with this room is that there is no heating. They provided an electric heater when I moved in, but when it was really cold in the winter, it wasn't really enough. This place really needs to have heating fitted, but I know it can be hard in listed buildings and things. But it was so cold in the winter. Yeah. So that was a bit of a pain, but it's actually been okay in the summer. I've just had the windows open, and luckily because of how drafty the room is, that's worked. So it comes with a single bed and there's some storage underneath that you can use. Again, another random piece of furniture from IKEA that doesn't really match the kind of wooden furniture in the other room. This table. I think this table would have been better if it had drawers in because it was a bit of a pain trying to put everything I needed at bedtime on this table, but oh well, I don't mind too much. I'm being overly critical here just to kind of give a, I don't know, a general overview of the room. Don't know what this is, but it's here and I hooked like some leaves on it or something. Yeah, this as well, you can kind of, it's got one of these, but then there's the older window here. If you notice this with Scary Spider window in the other room, they've literally formed a wall out of these two windows. But I can shut this window again, so I will do that. Really old kind of gammy curtain that I don't like touching. Yeah, I put these more here to again kind of hide these little scabs. Really, this room just needs a new lick of paint and a new carpet, and maybe the furniture needs a touch up as well. Yeah, I think that's all there is to this room really. It's very small, but I love that I get to separate it from the actual living space, and it comes with a door here, and I've put my own mirror on top of it. Mirrors like this are really cheap to get if you don't have like a full-length mirror in your room. I find I always need a full-length mirror. Lee wanted these laundry baskets. You can separate them by colour, so that is what we have done. And I think that's it for this room. I will show you the toilet and the shower room and the kitchen pantry room, which we call at Cambridge the Jip room. I don't know why it's called that. It's not a slur, I don't think. This is the toilet. Ooh, there's some stuff outside because we're still packing, but it's literally like just a toilet. To wash your hands, you can either go back into your room and use your sink, or you go into the shower room, which is next door. And this is the shower room. Again, you can see like it's looks a little dated, but the shower room's been fine. I haven't really had any problems with it. This is mine. I need to pack that. Then you can see another like architectural feature of the old building here, which is like this. random wooden post. This is where my flatmate's room was, Elizabeth. And here is Lee.
Hello! I'm cleaning.
In the gyp room, doing all our washing and just cleaning it all so we can take it home. Yeah, the gyp rooms are really basic, and it's been actually really annoying over the summer because there's been no oven or hobs or anything.
Well, there's 2 induction hobs, but you can only use them for heating things. You can't use them for proper cooking, because cooking is forbidden. And then this is
Cooking is forbidden.
Cooking is forbidden, you're only allowed to heat snacks.
Wow.
This is a combination microwave and convection oven, so you can do some oveny bits, but very small, especially since cooking is forbidden.
Yeah.
And a kettle and a toaster, and the toaster had to be replaced halfway through the year because one of the old ones apparently caught fire somewhere, so they replaced all of them.
Why is the tap still on?
Because it's running hot. I need hot water.
So yeah, it's a very basic room. It's quite funny because this gyp room only has 2 chairs and it's only for me and Elizabeth, my flatmate, and yet look at all the cupboards that are in here. So it is a bit of a mess right now, the gyp room, because we're washing everything up to take. But this is the view from the window, which is really pretty. Again, that's another part of St John's in the distance, but everything in front of St John's here is all Magdalene student accommodation. It's a part of Magdalene across the road called the Village. So it's been nice. There's been some nice sunsets from here actually. Although to anyone else who lives up here, do not open these windows because a squirrel has been coming in and helping himself to our snacks. Because we thought we had rats. My flatmate Elizabeth said, I think I saw like rat droppings. I was like, oh my God, where could that be coming from? Like, I didn't even hear or know any evidence of rats. But no, I only realised when I opened my door one morning to go to the toilet and I came face to face with a squirrel literally right outside my room eating half a croissant, that it was a squirrel that had been coming in through here and helping himself to
Maybe
food.
he's a French squirrel.
He
could smell the croissant.
He liked the croissant. We've been feeding a squirrel.
He's our friend.
And then down here is actually fellows' rooms and offices. Not really much to say. But this is the view out here of a beautiful college. The floors are a bit creaky in here. Even though I've said a lot of stuff about this room, I have mentioned that it doesn't have heating and the floorboard's really creaky and it kind of just needs a bit of a refresh, a bit of a touch up. But as much as all of those things have kind of been a little bit annoying, I have loved this room, especially because of the view out the window, the character of the room. I really mean it when I say it's a once in a lifetime thing to be able to live and be a student in a place like this, because that is just incredible, and I'm probably never going to get to live somewhere this cool or old again, partly because all the buildings that are this old are now listed. So it's such a treat and such a rarity to be able to live somewhere this cool. Let me know in the comments what you think about this room, if you've got a room at Cambridge, what that's like. If you have any ideas for things that you might bring to your student room, things that are useful. Everyone always has extension needs which are useful, but I always overpack. So if you have any ideas for how to keep things down to a minimum, then please let me know. I'd be very interested. And if anyone in the future happens to get this room, then please get in touch and send me a picture of what it looks like when you have it. And I hope you love this room as much as I do. I don't want to end the video because that means I have to pack everything else away. But yeah, any thoughts, please pop them in the comments, and when I can, I will do a tour of my new place, which is a flat, which is really exciting. See you soon. Bye.